Nice to hear you. How are you today?
I'm fine.
And how was your day so far? Can you please tell me what did you do today?
I just went to school in the morning today.
hmm Okay, and what did you do during
I
the
just
day?
studied. You know that you asked me this question repeatedly, and I all answer
Yes.
the same. So won't you get boring?
Yeah.
Where I just
No,
answer all
but
the same?
yes, I understand that, but maybe something happened to that was interesting. This is the reason why I asked you this question. Okay, so maybe something interesting happened.
No. So I
No?
think that you
Okay.
have to wait for about a month for me to get an interesting things to see because I was like because that I was like very hard to show. And you know that's my family or my parents that have like the idea to give me stop Skype after 31st of March and returned in about 15th of June because that's when I finish. That's when I finish. So
Mhm.
that's the idea, but don't know if you have time or not. Because you
Oh,
know that when I say, you know that we have to finish the entire grade 9. I said the 5 times or more. I have to finish, or I have to finish the whole grade 9 curriculum before 31st of March.
mm-hmm.
Yep. And then well, like the government will randomly picked up a subject, well, the third subject, math and literature, or are required. But the third subject is randomly selected, so we don't know. Which means that at exactly 31st of March, after the final day of study, we will like at exactly maybe about 7 p.m. that the subject will be picked up.
But yeah, this is in
So
March.
but but this is just idea. We don't know if it's actually come true or not. And you know that a famous online newspaper will praise that the government shouldn't do that because they don't know about how hard the student have to like study all the subjects at once just to randomly pick one and make all the efforts learning everything else throw away. For example, if the subject is picked up in English, then they have to study biology, chemistry, physics,
Mhm, mhm,
history, geography. All of the effort they put into it threw away because the tests don't appear in that. And literally, they know that it's very hard. It's very hard to be exact. You know that I think you don't know, but in the end term, enter one and enter two, we are like going to have a test, but my school, that test haven't been selected by my school. It's the entire Hanoi will like having the same test. So all the students in Hanoi doing the same test at the same day at the end term test, and at the exact same time as well.
mhm,
So just as this is more part of Korea. You know that in Korea there is a special day, 11th of 11th of June, where when you know the streets are completely empty, all the planes will be delayed, even for presidents. You know that if presidents have a flight at that time, he still got delayed. Yeah, even presidents got delayed at the time. And cars
because
don't work. Oh, wait, I will describe it first. That is, the whole street got empty and no workers. The work, no work, no work, and the shops don't open. And that is because that's the time where all the students will attend the university. All students in the entire Korea having a test at exact date, time, date and time. And you
mhm,
know that they all started at the same time as well. Counts in milliseconds. And that because this test is super hard. For example, about math, each question can equal to a paragraph in an essay. It's super long.
Okay.
Next, the English. You know that even the English they can't even do. This is surprisingly hard. And about some other subject, is all required studying grade 10 or 12 to do. And you know that if success, oh wait, I will tell you the chance first. The chance of going to one of 3 famous universities in Korea is 0.05%. So 1 fights against 1 fight 20,000. That's why everything got delayed, even the president's plane.
Wow.
Yeah, the like, you know that one place that stop, none place that don't stop is the hospital. Everything else, even police, they have to stop. They have to stop. You can see that how hard and how Korea that put dedication into the education they look like. So Hanoi is at that time, but for a smaller, like in a smaller pressure and a smaller area, but that's still very hard. You know that I think I don't know, but in the previous year, that is my school. You know that my school is a collaboration of high school of secondary and high school. So attend. You know that I will like if I attend to my school, because my school is a collaboration of secondary and high school, which means that when I'm like going to high school, I can attend my own school. And you know that I will give me a number about how many students attend, not go exactly to the test, but before how many students that sign a text that they will like have a test to go here. Do you see how many papers documents have been signed? You can give me a number.
I don't know. I don't have idea.
Wait, you can give me randomly. I don't say you will like something like that. You just give me a number.
Okay, for example, how many? Okay, so far, let's say, how many schools? I will try to calculate. Okay, how many schools are?
Just my school. My school are one
just
of like the most famous school. So
okay, so
a lot of
yes,
students
okay,
attend here.
okay. How many classes? How many classes are? For example, how many classes are there? Are 9 grades? How many classes do you have in your school? Well, let's say 500. Let's say 5. Let's say 500.
500.
Yes.
I think that you have to duplicate it 7 times.
7 times.
3,500 students attend into my school, but only 280 pass.
Wow.
So it's 1 fight against 17. 1 fight against 17. Hard. Only 5% can go in. And the test is super hard. And you know that it required like 90 minutes to do. And you know that the minimum points you need is 9. And you know that's for a geometry. You know that in a test in Vietnam have the one thing in major that is all have a super hard, extremely hard question at the end that only worth half a point. The maximum is 10. So this only covers 0.5 points, but can take up to 2 pages to do. A super hard question that even grade 12 can't even do. And that is about numbers, but about geometry. You know that there is question A, B, C. There is one big geometry questions for 3 points. And there is A, B, C. A is super easy and like giving points. It's 0.75. Next up is a medium question, a normal questions. That's about 70% of students can do, which worth 1.5 points. And the third question This is like a boss that you need to find. Because
this is
like
what?
It's super hard. I don't know how much I have to describe to describe to like see the heart of these questions. And it was 0.75 and can take up to 2 pages. You know that's everything about geometry is to prove. By using the knowledge you have, you will prove something. And when you prove something, it's usually come in 2 ways. So two parts. Then you need to do both of them. But they're exactly the same. So when you done one, you can set to reduce half the thing you have to write. That is prove exactly the same we have, because exactly the same. So what makes sense that we do it again? So you know that the government now allows students to write that exactly the same we have, but under extreme circumstance that exactly 100%. If the government found that one thing have different, you will lose half the point of that question because they don't the same. So smartly things before like writing exactly the same. This is like it. You know what this thing is described?
No.
High risk, high reward. The risk that you will lose half the part of that question, and that also means that you lose chance to go to the school. But reward, you save time, you save energy, you save pens, you save ink. All of those things can be put to do something else. So that is a high risk, high reward. Go hard or go home when you said exactly the same. So as you can see, that's we are like I just can see the test in Vietnam is very intense, and the comparison is counts in 0.0. That is count in 1,000 points. 1,000 points, which as you can see, that's very intense.
Now, this is something that is I don't know how to say it, but I'm trying to compare with something that happened in my country, and now I don't know how to describe it, but here it's difficult. But we used to speak about this, and I told you before that we have here. We have here something like, okay, our tests are hard, but a lot of people, but a lot of students used to be hard, but now our tests are not so hard, because when I show you the problem that you need to sort out, I think in my opinion you will sort out more easily. As you know, we spoke about this. As you know, for example, in some foreign countries, we used to have something similar like you. For example, when we used to have, you are 14 years old, is that right?
Oh, wait. Can you say again?
You are 14 years old, is that right? You're 14 years old.
Right.
Okay, so what is the problem? What problem we used to have? For example, when I was your age, we used to have the subjects in my school, like okay, science, but not science like. We have several parts of the science, like biology, like chemistry, like physics. So every subject was their own story. We didn't have science, but and a lot of objects in one subject. No. We have separately. So we used to have biology, chemistry, physics, and I was not so good in biology and chemistry. I was really bad. And this is something that used to be for myself used to be a big problem, because for me it was really hard. It was really hard to do this type of the subjects. But I was good at math and English, my native language, Serbian language, and yeah, those are subjects that I used to do really good. But now, when I listen to the children, when they show me where is the problem, we used to show me, for example, math problem. This is ridiculous. This is really ridiculous about this subject, because when they show us the problem, okay, this problem is so easy to sort it out. And when I was, for example, at the grade 8, we used to have a grade 8 when I was your age. And after that, we will go to the high school. We have a serious preparation for exams if you want to go to the high school. Some high school that is good. You need to go do the English. You need to do a Serbian test. This is like literature, like you mentioned, and math. And I used to have maximum points were, if I remember correctly, were around. Well, maximum points are 100 points.
Yep, this is Japan. This is Japan, the maximum 100, because the questions are like lots of questions. So using like 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, just as in Vietnam, it's kind of hard to show. So they choose 100 in maximum. And you know that they test in Vietnam that counts max in 20.
Okay, we used to have average. Okay, so how was calculated? The maximum points from our primary school was 60 points. No, I want to tell you about my what happened when I was your age. Was 60 points from school, and you have math test and let's say literature test, or okay, test from my language. Okay, and you have 20 points from math, 20 points. This is the maximum. And when you combine all of this, this is 100 points. This is the maximum. I used to have 56 points from my school. No. Sorry. Well, around 50 points from my school. And because I was bad in biology and chemistry. And I used to have, if I remember, 17 points from math and 12 points from my language. So that is around 79 points altogether when I was and they in my school, because I used to live in a small city, they used to have I think 140 children apply, and they receive 130 children apply, and they told us
how many pass? How many pass?
Everyone passed. Everyone passed.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone passed. Everyone prepared very well. 124 were open space. And when we finished these tests and everything, I was on the list 100. So I was doing good job in math. I was bad in literature, but yeah, but it was quite. I don't know. When I go to the high school, we also have a lot of problems, math problems, and we used to also have a really serious subject comparing to now. But now, when I take a look, because my wife is working in a primary school, she's working like a lawyer for this school, and she showed me after when they finished all the tests. Okay, you can see what was the questions, what was this all about. She showed me this, and I was saying, oh, wow, but this is super easy, and I don't know how children cannot solve these problems. We used to have serious problems when serious let's say serious calculation, serious thing that we need to do. But now, when she gave me the math test, like you mentioned, I cannot remember exactly. Did we have 90 minutes or 2 hours? I cannot remember. When I was your age, that it was a long time ago. It was like almost 30 years ago. So when I was your age, when I saw these problems, okay, but I'm now much older. My brain, your brain function is much better than mine. You can think really fast comparing to me because I'm older than you. Okay, so I solved these problems. They were, I don't know, around 15 questions or math assignments that I need to sort it out. I finished that in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, finished everything. Check.
Yeah, fast.
And yes, but I was doing okay. Yes. I was doing this really quickly for 30 minutes, and I sorted out and double check. I sorted out and double check in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I see that you do it very fast. I could imagine that you work very hard at the time. But what about the quality?
Quality was good, but maximum points. But what is the problem? Problem is these questions are super easy. Yeah. These questions are very easy.
It's like you can just like someone is that very high that you can close your eyes while doing this and you still get maximum. This is something that is like being like there is some of the, I think the sum of the words that it use that makes things bigger and just imaginary. Wait, about this?
Let me see.
Wait. Let's. Okay, so wait for me a little bit.
Okay, no problem.
Just about a minute. Okay, so this is the I think like a sentence that is like being like passed down into many generations.
Let me see.
You think that this is like to like big or mix the thing that's very big like this. I can see.
Okay. The night of May has not yet been laid down.
Do you think this is just wait, do you think that these things are kind of like just like exaggerate the facts? What can you like you can sleep at the top the night of May? It's just like normal night. The day of October just like normal day. So why do you like what's the meaning of this? This is a kind of hyperrealism that is used to like exaggerate something very big and like use imaginary actions to describe the things that the writer wants. So this is it. So the night of May has not yet been laid down. Represents that the night of May is very short. Do you know about this? Night of May is very short. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. The day of October has not yet smiled and it's already dark. Which means that the day of October is very already short as well. Very short as well.
Yes.
Do you want more about this?
Yes, of course.
So let's see. See if we can find something, because this is written in Vietnamese and it translates them using Google Translate. So that's kind of wrong in some point. So this is it. This is like a poet. This is a poet that is so I write you 2 sentences that describe a one meaning. I don't think this is actually true. So you know that can you say me about the 2 things that is the same? How what this thing actually describe about these 2 sentences?
Let me see. Yes, I know the first sentence.
Yeah, and the second sentence is when I translate that. So as you see, the if sea would dry up. This is just imaginary, right?
Of course.
Right? Who can make the EC dry up? I think that only God can do it. So you can see, this is will dry up represents that if the wife and the husband are kind of have the good relationship, that nothing can stop them, even the sea. So this is like this is used as an exaggerate something, making it like wrong, but this wrong is kind of meaningful, like this. So let's like that. And do you know about the things that like go hard or go home? Do you know about these 2? Wait for a minute.
Let me see. Let me see.
You know, you know about these 2. Can you tell me that what these things actually have the same meaning for?
You're typing a new one, or?
Yeah, I'm typing.
Yes. Okay. So go.
Yeah, you know what this thing describes.
Yes. About our lives. If you want to do something, try hard, do hard. But if you like if you don't want to, or do it right, or don't do it. Do it right, some things, or just don't do it. Yes, I understand. And the second one,
I think that I have the same. I have like this is like a risk. You know, that's go hard, which means that we success. This is a representative as well. Go hard, which means we success. Go home. You know that go home. You know that in every show they said to go home, which means that go home that you failed. So go hard to go home is a thing that you describe that you risk 50-50. Risk 50-50.
yes.
So if you win, like a lot of like the you know, that's when we flip a coin. When we flip a coin, roll a dice, anything that we can't calculate the properties, which means that we're gonna see the phrase go hard or go home. If we go hard, then we success. If we go home, then we lose. So high risk, high reward, which means that the more risk we make, we have to collect more risk, you know, especially in business. Risk is the thing that determines if a person is success or failed. High risk equals like you have to try new things. If you're like stuck you know, don't know, but
I know one thing. Just one moment. I know one thing. I know one thing that I will tell you one quote from history, from Greek history.
Yeah, so about like a sentence that's short but meaningful. Short yet
yes.
meaningful.
Okay. Now let's see, because there certain fighters were just.
So I will try and guess the meanings.
Okay, just one moment. Just one moment. Okay, I will text you. I will show you. Okay, you can see it.
Come back with a shield or on it. So come back with the shield. We mean that you go back to military. The shield will represent the shoulders and everything else, and everything that we related to military. So come back with it. So you like take the weapon and try to protect your country.
Yes.
Or on it. Step on the shield. Step on the shield, which means that you will step on all the efforts of the whole shoulders and the whole world, the whole country has making. So come back with the shield or on. Come on the shield. So you step on the shield. So you step on the shield. We mean that you deflect back the world, deflect back the country.
Like that means, for example, because when they go on a fight, on a battle. Yeah. Okay, on the battle, when they go on a battle, come back with the shield. Okay, so come back with your shield, because they use the shield to protect themselves. Okay, with your shield or on it. That means that you will go to the battle, you will come back alive, you will win, or you will lose, but you will be on it. You will die, but you will die with in a proper way, like a fighter, like someone who is not scared of the death. Okay, so that is the meaning, okay, of this. And one person from my country, one volleyball player, used to say the same quote that I told you, but he was using this quote, for example, when they were speaking about the game. He was saying, because when you are playing for your country, you're playing with all of your heart. You give 100% of you. Yeah. When you step inside on the court, you will give for your country, for people from your country. You will give 100% of yourself. Okay, and he was saying something. Okay, maybe you will have the pain. Maybe I want to show you what he have done. That was a long time ago. I want to show you one YouTube link. It's short. It's short, very, very short. Okay, so I will show you. Just one moment. You will see what he have done. Okay, so now that was around 24 years ago, long time ago. So he used to Olympic Games. There were Olympic Games, and I want to show you what happened. Just one moment. You will see now. I will share my screen that you can see it. Just to find everything. Okay, so my country back then used to call that I mentioned to Yugoslavia. As you remember, we used to speak about this. So the name of the country was Yugoslavia, and now let's. This is a volleyball. Do you know a volleyball? Sports volleyball. Kang,
Yeah.
you know volleyball, is that right? You know.
Yeah, I'm right.
Okay,
I know
okay.
it.
Now look, can you see my screen?
Okay.
Okay, so this is the
Okay,
point. Okay, how the
jump.
okay? So my here we used to play. This is a team from Russia. As you can see, the
Yeah.
flag here is Yugoslavia and Russia. Okay, we used to call
Okay.
Yugoslavia. Now watch this. What happened
Okay.
here? So what happened?
He
This is
stepped
Russian
down.
Russian player serve, and look at the ball goes out. He throws himself out. He came back. Look at this.
Yeah.
He came back and blocked. So
And block it
basically,
with the face.
yeah. Look at him. He
We just and look
jumped.
at that. So it's jump and like just prove that how hard he needs to try and how
Yes.
risk that he had taken to get that intense moment.
Yes, and this is him. Okay, so this is him. Basically, he threw himself out. They
Yeah.
throw the ball to the opponents. He came back. He jumped and came back and blocked.
So I think that do he get a score? Do he get a
Yes,
score of this intense?
yes. He look at this. Look at this. Ball was going out.
But I think that in volleyball rules don't have, oh my goodness. So I think that these are very risk, and when he see that his opponents do that, I think he probably have like no idea then just go out, because if wait, but then that if a volleyball player that is like throw the ball out of like the size allowable, you see that the other teams are getting points, and maybe think so. So I don't know why he'd have to ever do that, because if he don't do that, his team still get points because the opponents throw it out of that.
No. The opponents didn't throw out.
This is playing.
Look,
He accidentally throw out.
Okay, look. Okay, he was serving this. Okay, look. This man was hit the ball.
Yeah.
He was hitting the ball, and
but
he
accidentally pushed out of it.
Yes, and he.
So
that's
like this that the other teams will get a point. So to stop that he like having no time to think, then just running outside and like protect the ball from hitting the ground. Because once the ball hitting the ground, the other teams will probably get like a lot of points. So these teams can definitely like lose.
Yes, and look, and because of this point, he was amazing. He was
Wait.
like.
I think that he like don't catch. The ball has already been like in the ground. So I think that the other team will still gets like a point or what.
No, he didn't touch anything. He did. He just jumped. He was just jumped.
So once I think that if I know correctly, then if
look,
like
he was
if
jumped.
the situation like this, one team members he like accidentally just pushed the ball out, and it haven't down. It haven't like hit the ground. So if another team members catch it quickly, then they won't lose. They won't lose teams. They don't lose point for the other for the opponents.
Exactly.
So, but it's right here that that go to a timeline where the ball is like being put out and he couldn't catch it quick enough. Like this. Enough? No, I think that's maybe because there's a wall block, so we don't know that unless the ball is hitting just 1 meters, and there's a camera that is like watching it, then maybe that he won't lose because the ball hasn't hit the ground. It's just 1 millimeters away from hitting. So I think that he maybe used one of his fingers to catch it. maybe like that. So this is like a once in a lifetime situations that everybody in there is very, very lucky to see that.
Yes, and
I don't know any situations. Yeah, this is
okay.
once. It is not like I think that this is not like once in a lifetime. That is like once in history.
Exactly.
Because I don't see a situation like this that is controversial. About should his team or the opponent's teams have points? Because I think that in the opponents there's a lot of cameras, but the nose camera to see that has the ball touch like touch the floor jet. So this is just questionable.
Yes, and in my country, we are having a lot of athletes, like the sport athletes. Okay, so who are doing similar things, but in their sports. Okay, I will show you one example. Just this is about basketball.
About once in a lifetime situations.
Yes, one in a lifetime. Okay, so okay, but this guy, okay, it's the same guy. Okay, the same guys because okay, he used to have hair, and look at this. Okay, I will show you these two situations, but you will see that okay, in the first he has hair, but after that, because he's getting older, he do the same thing 2 times. Okay, so I will show you. Just 1 moment.
Okay.
I want to show you to see it. This is something that my country is very, very proud of. Okay, so the team that he used to play was white. Okay, and this is this player. Okay,
the others was black. The others was black.
Yes. Oh, no. Opponent were black, but the team that okay, look at this. Okay, so the opponent has attack.
Can you slow the video down to 0.5 so it plays as half the speed, so you can like talk to me later?
Okay.
Wait,
so
do you know how to change the speed?
No.
You change the speed of videos to half the time, 0.5x.
No. It's okay to watch this. Okay, it is really slow. Look.
Yeah.
Okay, so the opponents.
So the green, he like throw a ball. Is this like I think that there's little person here, so I think that he gonna make a shot.
Okay, look at the result. Okay, opponents are black and green. Look at the result. It's equal.
68, 68. Okay.
68.
So only 13 seconds remaining.
Exactly.
This is the final match. I think a baseball have 4 match. Yeah, final match, and he throw the ball in, but will somebody catch it?
No. They throw it into the basket. Okay, so the ball was in. Was 70 to 68. Here now result.
68. And 10 seconds left.
10 seconds left. Look at this.
Yeah. But like somebody on another team took that, and in the very last seconds that he threw like this and got 2 points or 3.
2 points. 3 points.
Oh, 3 points. Yeah, I think because it's ball. I think that the count is like the count is from the distance. Yeah. I think that you can get maybe 5 or 10 points if you score in half a baseball court, but this is nearly impossible. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! So, and then somebody throw it, and then I think that's the best.
Look. He jumped. He shoot.
Yeah.
And he scored.
Shoot and got. Oh my god! I think that distance is literally about 5 meters horizontally and 3 meters vertically.
But look.
So like throwing without C, just throw randomly. But I think that his practice makes perfect. So by like practice a lot, he can like make that without any things. And he should without any things, and that's go in. And as the last 3 seconds of the match, right? Let's say at the last 3 seconds of the match.
Okay.
And wait, and a baseball match have four small matches, each 10 minutes, right?
Yes. And look at this. Okay, so I want to show you. Okay, so look at him. Look at his face. He's cold like a stone. Look at his face. Yeah. Okay, so now look at him. Look at him.
Like a stone without any, without like any emotions.
Emotions. And now
through it, but once that is in, then I don't know how happy and how surprised he is.
Yes, and now look. This is the same guy, but he doesn't have hair. He's bald. Now look at this. The same thing happens.
I don't know, man.
That was like I think 6 years after. 6 years after the first shot. Look at this. Okay, the blue team. Look at the blue team. The same guy. The same guy.
Yeah, and like in the very last at the last moments, I think that this is at the last moment that completely changed. When everybody thought that the white team were gonna win, then he makes something that makes the whole stadium surprise. I like kicked the ball in the very last 2 seconds and scored a goal. That more.
The guy who shot here.
Now done it again. Done it again after 6 years.
Yes. 6 years
twice.
This is the same.
Not once.
This is the same guy.
Twice.
This bald guy.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Okay.
The same spot. He was
size and
6 years.
Recreated. To create it again. And I think that at this moment that his memory like brings back him to 6 years ago when he scored. And now that's from 60 to 61, now 62, 64.
Yes.
So I think he did it twice in a lifetime. Twice in a lifetime.
And okay, so and we have here when we are speaking about quotes. Okay, so in one movie that is showed in our country. Okay, I will say, do you, because it was about basketball, because we are a basketball nation. In my country, we are a basketball nation. So you have here one quote that says in a movie, do you know, this is the quote. First goes question, and then father is speaking to his son. Do you know how you will become a champion? And you will become the champion. This actor actually passed away. He was young and passed away because he used to have a cancer. But this is the quote. Do you know how you will become a champion? You will become the champion when it's hardest on the court, when the situation is very, very hard, but still you go and win. So this is the quote. Yeah. Okay, I have a goosebumps because this movie was, do you know how you will become a champion? Okay, it's going to be a hard situation, but you come on the court when it's the hardest possible situation and you win. And this is how you become a champion. so it's a really hard situation, but like I mentioned, we are my country is very, very oriented to sport because basically we are a very poor country. But when we look at our athletes, when we look on tennis player, the best tennis player in the world is from my country. The best basketball player is from my country right now. The best, I don't know, the best water polo team is from my country. Olympic champion is from my country. So basically, we are very proud of that. This is something that keeps us strong in hard situations because we love sport a lot.
Okay.
Yes. So you will see, and this I showed you some clips from basketball and volleyball, but we have in the other sports we also have a good results. But yeah, like you know, I told you that our population is like 6.5 million people. Not so big.
Yeah, a lot.
So yeah, but comparing, how many people live in Hanoi?
About 9.5 million.
Yes, you have more people in your city comparing to our country, the whole country. so that is the reason. Okay, so why we think that this is something that can be let's say good. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can stop here. Okay, Khang, that was really nice. Okay, we used to speak about quotes. I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so see you next Friday.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Yeah. Yeah.